Here in studio, we've got Brandon now. Brandon, this does have direct impacts for our taxpayers here. And take us through the differences between the demands between the city and the union workers.
Yeah, and the split is pretty far. They've been negotiating for around a year at this point, and we want to tell you exactly what the breakdown is for what the city is proposing, and that's a retroactive cost of living increase as well as a pay increase. Cost of living of 5% and 1% pay increase that would retroactively go into effect from July of last year. Then this July would be another 5% cost of living increase and another 1% pay increase. Compare that to what the union is proposing. They don't think that's enough. The 5% is the maximum of the old contract that the city would provide for a cost of living increase. So they want that at a 6.5% retroactive cost of living increase going back to July of last year and a 3.5% pay raise. Then this summer, they would want a nearly 8% cost of living increase with no pay increase a part of this summer's increase. Portland's wastewater collection.
I think only Atlanta actually has a bigger system than ours.
Is a complex system dozens of wastewater workers like Will Tucker keep operating.
If I can't get that job done, somebody's basement might flood out with sewage. It has happened before.
Right now, supervisors are filling his position.
They do not know how this system operates. They know in theory how it operates, but they do not know in actual fact how it operates.
The city is not holding interviews on the union negotiations, but say some union employees have showed up to work. Supervisors, non-union employees, and contracted workers the city has hired in the past are filling some of the gaps and keeping essential services going.
Even very competent professionals without the background and the specific infrastructure would falter in trying to operate and maintain the equipment that we do.
The city says the average union salary is around $65,000. The average proposed raise is nearly $11,000 to get the average wage to around $76,000. But the wages across different bureaus vary, and raises could be anywhere between $7,000 and $24,000 depending on the job. After taking into account healthcare contributions, tool allowances, and other non-wage costs, the city tells me the total cost would be $39 million more over the 4 years of the contract. After several calls and messages to union negotiators, they have not provided us with the assessment on what it would cost for their contract proposal. But for Will, it's as much about the message as it is the pay.
Nobody wants to strike. Nobody really wants to, but at some point you have to earn the respect of your employer.
So it's not just pay. There are several other negotiating pieces that the negotiations are held up on. The union is also asking for all of the health care premiums for employees to come from the city. The city is proposing covering 95%, with the rest coming from employees. The union also wants everyone who worked in person over the pandemic to be recognized as essential workers. Jeff.
Okay, we'll continue to follow this labor